I'm probably oppressed. And talking of oppressed, you remember pressed beef? We're going to start doing pressed beef, which is actually meat from a solicitor, which has been overfed over the years, and we're going to do a rib of beef and pressed beef. So you know, there's a double market in there. And also, I think if you find that you've been stitched up in court, you can have him stitched up out of court, you know, stitched up, gutted, and served to you. That's what we want to do. It's a bit like an equality thing, you know. If somebody does you over, you can have them, you can tuck into them later, get them, you know, or if you want to play at sunshine kind of thing. You literally can these days. I think it's wonderful what's going on. Like I said, there's been a bit of blurb written about the likes of, you know, Jeffrey Dahmer, who was quite an unfortunate individual. But, you know, not that I've got anything against people taking drugs or homosexuality. You know, he's redeeming qualities like the fact that he ate human flesh. You know, I can tolerate that kind of thing in my life. You know, and I've got my cousin Terry, who's you know, goes down some strange avenues as well. That's their business. But you know, Jeffrey Dahmer sort of put a bit of a darker light on the whole cannibal community. So I want to be like the new spokesperson to have people eaten out of my hands, not literally, which is why I wear these special. You can't really tell, but believe me, you don't want to get your tongue near that. But you know, he was like, in certain circles, he used to call him Dahmer the Charmer, and I suppose on his day, he must have had something about him. You know, if you lure one or two people back to your room, you think you're doing all right. But 18 or 20, my God, that lad had something going, big time. And
so you don't see anything wrong with this at all? I mean, you know, these people who are being killed and specifically for you to fry up, what is it?
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that, because there's a lot more you can do than frying. You know, I mean, you could saute, you could make a nice casserole, you could broil them, you could. Oh yeah, I mean, we've even got you know, like beef jerky. We've got pork jerky, which is again the man meat, but we freeze it, cook it, freeze it, slice it, sell it. Africans love it. Welsh love it. I don't know why, but the Welsh are pork jerky. You go down the valleys and it's just full of people chomping pork jerky. I don't know.
Well, so you've got like a big matter. This isn't a select group. This is quite a big...
Oh no, everyone's getting onto this. You know, Silence of the Lambs. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. The lambs are just got nothing to say anymore. You know, like at one time you go to a field, lambs were running around being all cocky because they were the most desired food produce. Nothing. So I mean, and you know, Silence of the Lambs. Anthony Hopkins. Was he Hopkins? Aye. He was another famous cannibal. He did wonders for it. Everyone thought, oh, I know, you know, he was a bit of a bad guy, but well, I would say that he probably put cannibalism on the map.
So Anthony Hopkins is a cannibal?
Oh, aye. You know, you don't think it was just a film or a book or whatever, do you? A novel or a story? No, come on. I mean, you look at that, and that fava beans and a nice Chianti. This has been thought through. You know, he's not messing about. And, you know, you take that idea, you take that ethos, you read the philosophy of Hannibal Lecter, and you will see that there is a different path, a different way, the way and the light, and a little bit of basil. Wonderful. I don't mean Basil Fawlty. Oh, well...